better. For me, fake motion smoothing will never be able to match.
Yeah, this one looked
intention.
horrible. All right, guys, today we got a video by andymation, and it's called I made 60 FPS flipbooks using AI. So yeah, let's get right into the video.
What would happen if I took a flipbook, which flips at about 12 frames per second, and ran it through AI frame interpolation software? Could I boost it up to 60 frames per second?
No way you can.
So that's what we're going to do in this video. It's an experiment. We're going to take some of my flipbooks, run them through AI motion smoothing, and see how well it does.
Andymation.
So we have this technology where you can take footage or animation that was originally filmed at, say, 24 frames per second, and we can artificially increase it to, say, 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second is...
That's what's crazy about AI. Dude, AI is going to get really crazy pretty soon here, bro. You're going to be able to make AI voices. You can already make AI art. Freaking deep fakes. All that crap, dude. Oh, it's about to get really crazy.
Is definitely smoother, but it's not always better. I personally am not a fan of artificial motion smoothing on TVs. I don't like it, and it's the first feature I turn off.
This guy messed up on his mustache a little bit, I could tell. Rip.
Fan of artificial motion smoothing on TVs. I don't like it, and it's the first feature I turn off on my TV because it looks fake and terrible.
True.
But I'm still curious. What would a flipbook look like at 60 FPS? If this animation is 12 frames per second and I want to increase it to 60 frames per second, that's 5 times the number of frames. That's a lot of interpolating. You'll have one real frame here, one real frame here, and then the AI is going to fill in 4 artificial frames in between. That means 80% of the final animation.
Just remember this, guys. This type of stuff will get better. Pretty soon you'll be able to, it'll look like it's not even fake at all, which is super interesting, man. I honestly can't wait for those days, but also it's going to take a lot of creativity work out of the fields and stuff. You're not going to be able to make cool art and stuff like that now because all this AI generated stuff. Everyone will just be using AI generators and freaking that'll be the end of creative work.
Would be fake. So let's start with my pencil flipbook. I have some frame interpolation software called Rife. Let's run it through that and see what happens.
Rife?
Okay, there are lots of confusing settings here. Let's figure this out.
Hacking. Oh, that was pretty quick. Ah, come on, bruh. He didn't have to do that to us. This could be more
difficult than I thought. It's time for some answers.
Oh, so it wasn't that easy? I thought literally you had to put it in like some sort of software and it'll just auto-generate it for you. It's harder than I thought. A banana? Okay. I love this guy's creativity.
Okay, so I got it to work. Kind of, but not really. So it's not super different, actually. There's a little bit of smoothing in there, but it's nothing significant. But we have a couple things working against us. First, although this flipbook is 12 frames per second, the video of the flipbook is 24 frames per second. So we've got a bunch of redundant frames to begin with. And second, we have all these frames with the blur from the pages moving. So what we need is a clean video to start with of this flipbook at 12 frames per second with no blur frames. I could shoot these pages one at a time as a stop motion, but I really want the final video to show the flipbook in my hands being flipped. So I'm refilming it, flipping slowly, and using a high shutter speed to keep every frame nice and crisp. Now I take the new footage, load it into Final Cut Pro, I chop up the whole video into individual frames,
that took forever.
And then I delete every frame with a blur or a duplicate image. And now we have a totally clean video at 12 frames per second.
Actually, that looks clean.
No
what the frick?
Frames. Okay, now let's run that through the AI and see how it does. The one problem with this software, if you don't have a decent video card, it is slower than a herd of turtles stampeding through peanut butter.
Nice joke, man.
Okay, it's finally done. And now I'm going to watch the whole thing.
You put his feet on the table.
For the first time.
That's risky.
See how it looks.
Oh, that's wobbly as hell. Wait, go back, bro.
See how it looks.
Look at that. It just jiggles. I think that's the problem with AI art. The AI just can't tell where frames should be and stuff like that, and the lines and crap. So it jiggles around. I mean, that looks kind of smooth. But look, the lines are like jiggly. While on the other side, the 12 frames per second, they're kind of jiggly, but they're more artistically made, you know? It looks like a human did it.
The title's weird. You can see the jiggliness in the title.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I mean, this AI thing, it's having to create a lot.
It warps it a lot. I guess that's what you get for freaking going up to 60 FPS. But the AI just can't tell where the straight line should be and stuff. So it's like jiggly
there to begin with. So you end up with a little bit of weirdness.
Warping and stuff. Yeah, look at that. But when it's really fast, you can't tell. Boing. I mean, it's doing the animation pretty well, looks like. Like, it looks pretty smooth. Just a
long, humiliating
freaking ad, bro. Why is it always this ad, bro? The man just saying the F word, freaking dying on his back.
There's some weird frames in here. There's definitely a crispness to the original animation that's lost with this overly smoothed version. Okay, I want to try this a couple more times. For these next flipbooks, I made clean, flat, stop-motion versions of them to start with. I'm going to run them through the software, and now here's what they look like at AI-generated 60 FPS.
I like the balloon. That actually looked really nice. Wait, go back.
The FPS.
Look, that's really smooth. But I think it's because it's simple animation. That's why. Oh yeah, this one's bad. There's way too much warping on this one. The original looks way better. Oh, this one looks pretty good. It's actually not bad.
And now for my final test, I ran my giant Return of Grumpy Cloud flipbook through the AI. Here's how it looks.
It's gonna look way worse, watch. Yes, he's shaking too much. I think the original is better.
When you watch through the AI versions of these flipbooks slowly or frame by frame, you definitely see some weird stuff. But despite the weirdness, it's pretty interesting to think about the fact that 80% of what you're seeing is fake. It was never there to begin with.
I think it's for the more complex movements. If you use AI generated, it's hard. But if it's simple like that balloon was, it was really easy. Because it just had a mouth and a circle. So animations look okay.
I'm a purist. I like the original better. For me, fake motion smoothing will never be able to match
this one looked horrible. I'm sorry. The 60 FPS.
I think the smoothed versions lose all feelings of snap and impact. It kind of messes up the timing.
I think the
of the
slime
movements,
one did pretty fine,
and just
actually.
overall turns things into wobbly jello. I would say the most successful one was the balloon. That one was pretty clean. But yeah, really interesting experiment, cool technology, but I still don't like motion smoothing. But what do you guys think? You can totally disagree with me. Let me know down in the comments what you prefer, what you thought.
Okay.
As always, stay creative. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
All right, sick. All right, well, the original video is called I made 60 FPS flipping using AI. I'll have it in the comment section or in the what is it called? The description. And yeah, please check it out. Subscribe. Oh, I gotta subscribe to him, of course. Like his video. All right, thank you guys for watching. Bye.